So the acronym LAMS stands for Land Use-Based Adaptation and Mitigation Solutions.
And in Rethink Action, we aim to provide this solution to different options for the decision makers that cover different topics.
And in Rethink Action, we are trying to create a catalog that's a collection of several LAMS that will be included in the model of Rethink Action and on the platform. So we have now a first version of the LAMS catalog, and in total we have 60 LAMS
covering 11 sectors
like agriculture, biodiversity, forestry, water, tourism, energy, buildings, and so on.
And I think the most represented sectors are energy and agriculture.
So the selection of LAMS started from the IPCC Special Report on Climate Change and Land,
but also EU official report or national, local report for the case studies.
And they were mainly selected, of course, as related to the land, so solution that we can apply on land. So the LAMS will be integrated in the Rethink Action platform in two different ways.
The platform will provide the catalog listing the 60 LAMS, showing their objective, the description of the LAMS, but also their scope, if it is an adaptation or mitigation LAMS, but also what could be the effects or the impact on the environment.
And then there will be a simulation part that will be done at local level, where you can choose to apply certain LAMS and to see the projection in the future.
So the decision makers and the end user community will have access to this platform, and they could play around with the LAMS and try to test it on different case study to see what LAMS could be adapted to their local constraints in terms of climate, but also like economy or social constraints. So they can test and play around with these LAMS.
For example, I am a farmer and I want to apply a more sustainable agricultural practice, but I don't have much information about it. I don't know what to choose. I can go on the Rethink Action platform. I can go through different solutions, and I can find relevant information about them that will help me to decide what's the best for me and how can I apply it. And also, I can do some simulations, and I can see the impact of a certain LAMS in the future and how can this help the environment, like mitigation or adaptation in terms of climate change.
So I think what is unique is that the LAMS are really land use based. So this is the objective of Rethink Action. Because land use and land use change are responsible for about 25% of the greenhouse gases emission.
We are not only acquiring a lot of results, a lot of interesting results, but Rethink Action takes it further and wants to show it to the end user community through the user-friendly interface and also through the simulation that can be used by different type of end users like decision makers, farmers, citizens, NGOs, academia.
What I think is also very interesting is that Rethink Action is covering different sectors like agriculture, but also transport, tourism. So I think it gives like a different option for the EUC, the end user community, so they can explore and test different options that they haven't maybe considered